Hello, 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 hola, bonjour, buenas tardes. Hello to all my lovely lerts on a lovely Sunday afternoon. Hello, my lovely lerts. Hello, my hungry lerts. Sophie, wake up. How is everybody doing today? I can close this window. Okay, there we go. You guys have been in here for a while. I know, I've been chatting with you a bit. So hello to everybody. Mickey, Emmy, Jan on the lamb. Jan is talking to me about these pigeons that we're having an issue with. Can I show you how twisted? This is how twisted Uncle Tim and I are. When he comes to meet me, there's a place just outside my building where he waits for me. And the other day there was a dead pigeon there when he was waiting. So then after we spent our day together and he left, he had to walk by there again, and then he sends me this. Can you please take him a cold glass of water and turn him over onto his back? I'm afraid he might get sunburned. Okay? You think that's bad? So, you know, a few days goes by. A few days goes by and he comes to meet me again and I get this. I'm here with my friend. So I'm sorry, we're monsters. But I will, if I see any more, definitely report it. That's not cool. Why would you poison pigeons? Can you not pick a more worthy adversary than a bloody pigeon? Rio is here, even though it's Sunday. I know the union is sometimes funny about it, but he wasn't here yesterday, was he? Well, he was very briefly. He had a snack, he left, that was it. So he's in his cozy spot, looking as handsome as the most handsome man of all the handsome men. Right? Is that who you are? With his great big cougar-sized paws. Such a big boy. Oh. Little kisses from my big boy. I'm so lucky. Okay, Bobo. So Rio's joining us today. Birds are trash. Staff girl says birds are trash. I like all animals. I love them all. M.A. says, hey, Merc, I know you said your hair was accidental, but it really does look good. You know, thank you. I kind of am I'm pretty darn happy with it. How could I complain? But I think I seriously think the cannabis-infused coconut oil that I used on it made the difference. Because that was the thing that pushed it over the edge. It feels healthy. It's soft like doll's hair. Like, it's amazing. I got really lucky. I don't recommend over bleaching your hair to the point that it snaps off in hopes that you might end up with a cute do. I got lucky. Karu Ross says, our kitties play death games with the outside geckos. Okay, listen, I gotta ask you, because when I go to Costa Rica, you know, there's geckos everywhere. There's millions of geckos. And I always think when we go, because he's gonna come eventually, might probably want to chase geckos. But I think the geckos would be too fast. Don't you think do they catch them? I guess you said death games. But those geckos, they're so fast. I know, are y'all watching Rio? That's okay. That's okay. The Fuck Diabetes project is going exceptionally well. Look at those eyes. They're like lasers. Because the sun is coming in the window. Good lighting. What can I say about the fuck? I haven't eaten a carb. I'm eating everything I should be eating. I'm eating next to no sugar. The only thing I'm having a problem with is beverages, because all the beverages I like are sweet. I like peace tea. Do you guys have that peace tea? It's so good. Peace Tea. They make a green tea mango iced tea. So damn good, but it's way too sweet. And yeah, I could make my own tea with that. I don't like the sugar substitutes, so don't suggest that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, eating good, walking, not as much as I should, but, 6,000 to 8,000 steps a day. And I'm really excited. Tomorrow's weigh-in Monday. So I last weighed myself on the 17th, I think? No. I think I snuck in Tuesday. I think I weighed myself on Tuesday. And I was, on Tuesday, I was down 4.9 pounds from Thursday, from what I've been eating. So I don't know if I'm going to keep losing at this rate or if I'm going to just level out. The goal right now isn't necessarily to lose weight. That's just a beautiful benefit. The goal is to get my blood sugar down. Staff girl says Arizona tea. Yeah, I like Arizona too, but peace tea is... Jody says peace tea is weakness. Oh, it's super sweet. I just love it. Sorry, I just love it. You know what I'm drinking now? Green tea with a teaspoon of coconut sugar. So, I'm using coconut sugar as my only sugar substitute, but basically just cutting sugar out. That's my plan. So I've got about 3 more weeks before I go back and get my blood retested to see if I'm making a difference. And fingers crossed. I will post my weigh-in results in Discord tomorrow. If anybody's interested, I'm dying to know. I gotta tell you, I've never tried to lose weight in my entire life, ever, not once. So this is a big kick from... This is a kick. Sophie says, just add a pinch of me to your tea for some sweetness. Aww. Bigelow, M.A. says, Bigelow has an herb... I had no sassy come back for that. It wasn't quick enough. M.A. says, Bigelow has an herbal orange spice that I love iced without sugar. It's hibiscus, chicory, and cinnamon. I've seen that. I will buy that. I will try that. Someone else suggested jasmine. I know sugar and tea. I know. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. So my original plan, because I really wanted to make ceviche today, was to watch Nader's... Nader did a cooking stream where he, incinerated the shrimp. It was... I haven't even watched the whole thing, but it was bad. But then just today when I was getting everything ready, I thought, you know what? He's just so distasteful. I don't feel like watching him. He's a little too much. So I thought it would be fun to watch Amber's shrimp ring mukbang. We haven't watched that in a minute. Why not? And since we took yesterday off from Amber, which, if you're interested, was an unadulterated fail. Nobody watched. Just my ride or dies. I'm running up and down the stairs with needles twice a day, says Jan. I am, and also for supper, so 3 times a day. So I do 2, 4 times 3, 12 flights of stairs a day on top of it. But I try and bring my phone every time I go, because I want credit for those steps, trust me. They're not extra. They're already accounted for. Nader does not only still have a channel, Nader is live streaming his cooking right now, and trust me, he's probably got 3 times the viewers that I do. Isn't it nice how the world works? Isn't it nice how the world works? It's crazy. I'll have you know that before... I don't want another bullshit stream like last week where it was 2 parts because we had to restart. So I restarted my modem. I rebooted my modem before we started, and I put my phone on airplane mode, so it's not running. Even my phone isn't on my Wi-Fi, so I'm really hoping we have seamlessness, because that's what I like. And, sorry, my man, but you're out of the frame, and I know the people don't like that. Let's put you back. There you go. It's okay. You'll be okay. I just moved you 6 inches. You're such a good boy. He's such a good boy. All right, so should we just, I know you guys had fun. Hey, you know what the plan is? I think next Saturday, I'm kind of committed to this idea of no Amber on Saturday live streams. But that was, you know, that was just charming. And, you know, we don't always do just charming here, right? Like, we like to get angry and stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try it one more time. Next Saturday, no Amber. And if it doesn't work, then we'll go back to damn Amberlin. Yeah, he's making a croque monsieur. It's one of my favorite sandwiches. I couldn't watch. But I thought next week we might look at these dating coaches. Specifically, what's his name? Cobra Tate is big right now. Like, they're the saddest excuse for men on the planet. And I thought, since our audience is mostly female and gay men here, we might enjoy watching these idiots because we know better. And so that might get our rage up a little bit while still being able to poke fun at people who are so awful that nobody cares if we poke fun at them. I thought that might be interesting. So we'll try that next week, and we'll see how that goes. Because, you know, charming is cute. You know, it's cute, but, you know. So, are you all watching Nader now? Nader's so dead behind the eyes. He looks like his... I can't even with him. I have to say, incel hate watch party. I have to say, I'm fascinated, and I watch way too much. I don't watch his streams, because they go on and on and on for flipping hours, like 4 hours. But I do love... I misspoke last time I said Orange Queen. Barbecue Queen. I love Barbecue Queen. So if you jump in LO in LOLCal chat in the Discord, I'm always in there yapping about him. Valentine, our French subscriber, says, "Oh no, mon Dieu, not the croque monsieur." I'm sorry, Valentine, if I butchered your accent. So anyway, I don't want to watch him, like I said, and I thought it just might be more lighthearted and fun to watch this instead. What do you think? Now, I may use the editing option of skipping through parts because this video is 17 minutes long. But I seem to recall that she was rather infuriating during this particular mukbang. Yeah, Nader, I'd love to kind of get into him, but it's way too messy. I will do just his food again, but I'm kind of glad we're not doing him right now while he's streaming because I don't want to get in that universe at all. So I'm almost organized. I have the headphones here, but I didn't plug them in yet. All right. Let's do it. Let's watch it. Mary Cab's React videos are great. They absolutely are. We love Mary Cab. She often comes to our Sunday streams. We support Mary Cab, and we tell people to definitely go subscribe to her. Jamie says she lost 11,000 subs because of this video. Okay, let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Do it. Hi, Amber. I had to tell Kickin' Geese last night. I love it when Amber says hi and Kickin' Geese goes, hi. Freaking love that. Cracks me up every time.
Okay, so I'm really excited. Here we go. I haven't had this in, it's been a hot minute.
Where's her audio gone? Oh, it wasn't.
It's good. Okay.
I just assumed it was me. Are you kidding? It was her. Stupid.
So, we're just gonna add the tails over there.
Should I go?
It's actually really good. Nice and cold.
Oh, the chewing.
Yum. And we have water. Isn't this a cool bottle? This is the...
It's not a cool bottle. It's an industrial size. It's a jug to fill up your glass. You see this unit? You see this unit here? It's commonly referred to as a glass. This is how you... Watch, Amber, watch. Now that's good water. It's sassy water. God, she's pissing me off already.
Kroger brand, I think. Yeah. And their plastic looks kind of cool, so.
Look at her face. She's just so entranced by food.
Mm.
Yeah, it's...
The sauce
It's sugar.
is so good.
Yeah, sugar
Okay.
and horseradish. It's ketchup. Do you know that some of the ketchup in the States doesn't even contain enough tomatoes to be called tomato ketchup? It's just now called ketchup. It's all high fructose corn syrup and a bit of horseradish.
So the topic for today
I'm already mad.
is
Where's my babe?
mukbangs and weight loss.
Oh, yes.
This is like
Oh, yes, girl, we remember
such a
it.
big thing. Because Obese to Beast made another video kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs, and
MA says, she's pissing you off already, and you've seen this. I know, but to be honest, she goes in one eye and out the other. It's not like I remember it. It's almost like seeing it the first time every time.
like mixing weight loss with mukbangs. So I personally messaged him because we have talked in private before. Like, because he made 2 videos about me and then a video about mukbang.
Get a napkin. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. She had napkins that said napkin on them or something, or we never saw her use those and never saw them again. Get a napkin. Can we please ship some paper towels down to Kentucky?
Before the mukbang video, I
You're eating with your hands. You need a napkin. Oh my God, stop.
messaged him. This was before the mukbang video. So before he started talking about mukbangs, I messaged him and just been like, I just asked him, like, why couldn't you tell me, like, in a message that everything you said in the video, why couldn't you tell me? So,
The narcissist says, how do you have the nerve to expose me in public by a video? You should have told me this privately. They do not like to be exposed.
he answered, obviously.
Joan would have me shot and killed if she knew I talked about her on this channel. She has no idea.
And then he explained that, like,
Get a napkin.
mukbangs shouldn't be
Isn't it mukbang?
done by people on a weight loss journey.
Get a glass, please.
Because
I want to cry. That just bothers me.
that's the only things
Look, Amber.
that the viewer
Look, Amber.
see.
It's how normal people
That makes
do.
sense and all, but my whole thing is like, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do. And
Are you, though?
like, another big thing is, like,
Are you?
just because you are seeing one meal out of the 15 I have in a week, how
She had
is that going to decipher
15 in a week. I seriously thought she was going to say a day. Yeah, girl. You only eat twice a day. That's why at this point you're looking like you're pushing 6 here. 15 meals a week. Okay. Oh no, did I skip way ahead? Shit. Shoot.
viewers see? That makes sense and all, but
Did I skip? Like as if we're missing
my whole
something
thing is like,
important.
this is, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can
Okay.
choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do.
All right, I'm close enough.
And like another big thing is like,
15 a week.
just because you are seeing
I thought she was going to
one
say
meal
day.
out of the 15 I have in a week,
A day.
how is that going to decipher everything?
Hello,
Do you get what I'm
Otis.
saying?
Nice to see you.
And there are skinny mukbangers out there. They don't gain weight.
That's not
at
you,
all.
though.
There have been mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy. It's easy.
It's not easy.
To gain weight doing it.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it.
It's not that hard.
So-
It's not that hard. To be fair, now that I can flex my 4.9 pounds in 6 days or whatever it was. To be fair, Amber, you know what? It's really not that hard. I don't know why you haven't tried it yet.
I know you guys know Foodie Beauty,
Foodie beauty. It's not that hard.
whatever. It's hard to pronounce.
It's
Chantel.
Chantal.
And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately, and I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do.
And now she doesn't support you at all. You haven't lost any weight, but you have lost a friend since then.
That's just not how life works. You either like us or you don't, or you support us or you don't.
We can support you and not like you.
So,
That's where I sit.
like, I'm trying to find it. It's on the bottom of this. The calories and the nutrition is on the bottom of this.
Can we just talk for a second about how she's eating off a plastic tray, sitting on a bunch of damn boxes? And even this thing, look, it's got the little, like, put this in a little ramekin, maybe put this on a plate with a little salad, or, and I don't, why do I bother saying these things?
And she's doing exactly what I'm doing. Where
You eat with your eyes. You gotta make it appealing to your eyeball.
if we film a mukbang, obviously it's very possible to stay under our allotted calories for the day. So this,
Yeah, she's proving it
which
with us
is
now, right? Can I do this?
90 calories per serving, and there's 4.5 servings in this whole thing. So 90 times 4.5, we can do the math later, but it's not that many calories. And that includes
90 times 4.5. We can do the math later. Let's see, that's 36 and 4.5, so that would be 40.5, girl. It really doesn't take that long to do the math. Or with an extra zero. What did I say? 90 times 4.5. 36, 40.5, so 405, right? Okay, maybe it is.
good old
Maybe it is harder.
cocktail sauce. And that's even if I finish the whole thing. So it's like,
Not a good look to try and flex math when you can't do the frickin' math. Oops.
not that difficult.
Oh well.
Like my sausage fest video, delicious, delicious, delicious. And
Look at
that fit in my calories. And I was...
Look how greasy her hair is. Look how shiny, greasy that hair is. Is this the year that she didn't bathe or wash her hair? Or what? I don't know what it was, 2 months. Let's see, what's the date on this? This is only 2019. I thought it was a little older than that. 2019. Look at that hair.
I was able to stay under my calories, and the next day I was down about, I think it was like 2.6 pounds. So it's whatever, honestly. Like,
whatever.
People will judge, and they'll continue to judge because they want something to judge you on.
Because you're giving it to us. What the fuck?
It's that simple.
You're simply giving us.
Like, no matter what I do, no matter what Chantel does, we're going to get hate for it unless we're doing exactly what you told us to do.
Oh my God.
But you aren't our moms. You aren't our bosses. You aren't our dads.
Kinda are.
You aren't our doctors.
Well, doctors are lazy. Anyway.
The fact that people can hate on us so hardcore
that hair is
and
disgusting.
judge us so hard over the food we put in our mouth is kind of crazy.
No, Amber, let me look at that freeze. I have to remind you that on this channel, we don't hate you. We find you eternally frustrating, endlessly amusing because of your silly bad choices that you make over and over again. It's not hate. And it's not because of the food. It's because of your adorable personality.
It's a little obsessive.
No, it's a job. Quite frankly, it's a job.
But there's a lot of people who...
And a hobby.
Support me no matter what, and are there for me no matter what, watch me no matter what. And
no matter what, baby. We watch you no matter what, Amber.
Those are the people I keep making videos for.
For us.
So...
She makes them for us.
Hats off to you.
Don't point that shrimp tail at me. Don't you point a shrimp tail at me.
Although I am curious, because my brain is not working right now.
I can't imagine being that big. Like
90
I'm not trying to mock.
4.5.
Just the...
It's 405 calories. All of this.
That's what I said.
405 calories. I
got it right. I got it right, Amber, and I did it in like 4 seconds. Because it's basic math. From grade school. What I was saying, though, is I'm often fascinated by her mobility, and I'm not trying to mock her. It must be really weird. Like, is she like this all the time? Like, because the body is out? It's got to feel very strange. I mean, I guess clearly you become accustomed to it. It's weird. It's something that occurs to me. When I see her trying to pick things up and stuff, like, her range of movement is so stilted because of her size. Gosh, doesn't that get frustrating? And
it's actually really healthy, in my opinion. Vegans would probably disagree.
Sophie, post it in Discord. I'll look later.
I love shrimp. Shrimp's really good.
I love shrimp too, Amber.
Although...
Not so big on the Walmart shrimp rings.
I do prefer shrimp when it's like hot and...
I prefer it cold.
Like in something. Kind of like a Cajun style, possibly. Now that's where it's at. But yeah.
Oh, that was an exciting food moment.
I just don't want people to think of mukbangs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. Like, I'd still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not.
Oh my God, that doesn't make it right.
And like I've talked about before, I'm done. Like, constantly talking about my weight on this channel because there's more to me than that. And people don't realize that, I don't think. People just...
You don't realize there's more to her than her weight. She's not going to talk about it anymore on this channel. That didn't age well. Baby Self-Absorbed says Cajun. I know. It gets in my spine. She said it particularly badly on a recent video. I was actually going to put a subtitle up because she said Cajun. Cation or something. Like, she said it worse than she just said it here. She said it worse more recently. Sophie hates shrimp. Sophie, you can leave. You don't like shrimp ceviche? What's wrong with you?
Look at me as a number on the scale, and I'm tired.
Six Bacon said her skin looks like fondant.
Of that. Like, I literally am just tired of it. And
you guys are brutal.
The best thing I can say is keep watching my channel. And
that's the best thing she can say.
You know, I feel like it's not something I'll never talk about again, like, but obviously I will.
She might mention it. Might come
up. You
up.
will hear me talk about, you know, oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds, or oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds.
Da-da-da.
This is how much I weigh now.
Da-da-da.
Like, it's not something I'm never going to talk about again.
No, she's never going to talk about it again. She's going to let us know along the way all the weight she's lost. She'll mention it.
But it's just like, it's no longer a main focus, because that's not...
No, it's not who she is.
Like, that's not everything that I am.
No, she's so much more.
There's so much more to me, you know? I want to share more of my hobbies. I want to talk more about maybe my past. I know a lot of people want to hear about my foster care experience.
Let's hear about all this depth of character.
I'm actually thinking about doing a foster care Q&A.
Okay, that's...
Because I feel like that would be a lot easier for me to do. Because talking about my whole experience would take...
I have a theory about this, okay? Because she's mentioned this before when she's trying to dig up some interest in her channel. Oh, she dangles the carrot of, I might do my foster care story and tell you all about my time in foster care. And then it never happens. I've never seen a foster care video at all. My theory is that, you know, I'm sorry she was in foster care. I am. No little kid deserves to have drug-addicted parents who can't take care of them. Nobody does. But, that said, I suspect her time in foster care probably really wasn't that bad. Or she would have certainly capitalized on it by now. And because it's foster care, there's other people around that can vouch for the story. So she would be maybe afraid to make up something because there's a lot of eyes there. I don't know. That's my theory. I think we would have heard about it if there was anything to hear about. She's told us about every other dirty little thing in her life. Her mother going to prison. She showed us her blood on the floor of the hospital bathroom. I mean, this girl has no shame, right? So I don't think there was anything there. I hope not. I hope her foster care was lovely and as good as a foster care experience could be. That's what I wish for her. And I kind of think that's what it was, because I think she would have made some story up, right?
Hours and hours and hours. Probably take possibly several videos, and I'm just not really into that. It's hard to talk about.
Right, sure.
You know, I just want to talk more about things I've went through or things I'm going through today. I want to, you know, share more of my life and my girlfriend, my fur babies, you know, friends, and, you know, show you things like that. I don't want every video that I film for people to just be like, so about that weigh-in though. So if I just take it out completely, maybe...
I guess she hasn't... she hasn't, what's the word I'm looking for? She hasn't thought of, that's not the word I'm looking for. She hasn't thought of the new series 500-pound Girl, where all she does is talk about her weight and numbers and calories and other boring things.
People will be quiet about it, but who knows. And plus, sometimes I feel like me broadcasting it so much is what makes me fail. I feel like if I just work behind the scenes and work on my eating disorder and like...
Otis Hound Dog said, she looks like an egg wearing a sweater.
my brain and my weight loss in private, then that'll help because there won't be so much pressure on me.
Oh my God, we're getting through. We're plowing through. Okay, this one is...
home.
Okay, now we see a new upload. It's 17 minutes long. The Discord rolls up into the fetal position and starts crying about how horrible it's going to be. This is 17 minutes long, and it's infuriating in the very best way. I'm actually enjoying this one in a sick and twisted way. You know what I mean. This is way more entertaining than anything she does today, is what I'm trying to say.
That's just where I am with that.
Humpty Dumpty, Eloise.
And if you hear cars and stuff, it's because the window's open.
Yeah, well,
It feels really good outside.
no shit, Sherlock.
It's so good.
Go wash your hands and your hair.
This was $13, which is not too shabby. Not too shabby.
$13 for a shrimp ring from Walmart? That has got to be like the biggest shrimp ring they sell with the jumboest of the shrimp. Does that not sound kind of expensive for a Walmart? I assume at this point in her life, a Walmart shrimp ring? Is that not expensive for a Walmart shrimp ring? I thought those things were like $10. What did she just say, 13? I don't know. Seems a little pricey. Gotta be the biggest one. Oh, the chewing.
Oh my god. My favorite YouTube channel right now.
Hercules, Hercules.
B Loves Life. I love her. I love her
I don't
family.
care.
I wish I was a part of their family. Like, love
I
them
don't
so
care.
much. Like, they all
She's
are
bugging
so
me.
funny.
Hold on here, talk. Shut up.
I'd probably die if I met.
Here, let's see.
They will light up your world. I can promise you that. They're so great. I'd probably die if I met them. I would. Oh my god.
Kroger?
I
13
love
bucks
them
is
so much.
average? Okay. It's gotta be the big one,
Like,
though.
Darius, which is their younger son. He has 2 songs
How many
on Spotify
pieces?
right now. Amongst him being hilarious,
6,
like
7,
his
8,
just like his
9,
demeanor,
10, 11.
the way he says things, his facial expressions, like so funny. He also can sing really good. So I have both of
I'm counting 24 shrimp left on that platter. And that's half a platter. So she's eaten probably, 24, 25. I mean, I might be wrong. It's hard to see. But I'm counting 25 shrimp at this point on the platter.
his songs on my Spotify list, and I listen to them like on repeat because I love them so much. It's just a great family. Great family. Their other son, Dalvin,
20
also
pieces
has a
of
YouTube
shrimp.
channel.
Wow. Oh, get a glass. This is ticking me off. This jug is ticking me off.
Which is
Metanoia's here.
Daddy
Yay.
Chunk. And he
Metanoia just arrived, and she is our lovely subscriber from Costa Rica. So Merck's got to really perform well today because we got Costa Rica in the house.
is doing mukbangs with his ex-girlfriend, Nicole, who I also adore. It's just like that whole, just like group of people. I'm just like,
Hurts my ears.
can I be your friend now, please? They're too good for me, though. No. I literally love them so much. Please go watch them. Please go watch them. I just love them. So I wanted to give them a shout out, which I'm sure like everybody knows who they are.
God, she talks a lot about nothing. Jesus, just say something.
Yeah. I don't think I can do it, y'all. I think that's gonna be it for me.
Well, only 25 shrimp.
This is my little trash.
We don't need to see that.
I ate half. A little more than half. I don't know.
20, 25, 30 shrimp.
Whew.
Yeah, they're low in calorie. They are low in calories. The seafood sauce isn't. It's just sugary ketchup. Although she didn't use too much of it. But that's not a healthy amount of shrimp. It's just a really high in cholesterol. It's not... And sadly, I could... that's one thing I could binge on shrimp, but maybe not those ones, but...
I can't get over this. Even the plastic feels like better. It's so cute. the little things in life. So, anyways,
The Kroger plastic is nicer.
Cold, especially because I just ate cold food, drinking cold water, but
have a shower.
Anyways, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. And I know to a lot of people, like, seeing someone my size eat on camera doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's like, I'm gonna eat anyways. I'm not, like, sitting here eating 50,000 cheese.
Now, would the logic not be, if I was a bigger person and I had a problem with overeating, and my theory was that turning on the camera and eating on camera made me more mindful and helped me with my binging, the logical thought to me would be, oh my God, even though I want to eat way more, I won't do it because I don't want to look bad on camera, right? Is that not logical thinking? You know, if you're going to cheat, maybe as soon as the camera's off, you go eat it, but she doesn't, was eating 25 shrimp her idea of holding back and looking good by eating? It's a lot, you guys.
Burgers.
It's a lot.
Some shrimp. Like, I'm not saying I'm never going to come on here and eat fast food or whatever, but, yeah, like, think of the other mukbang channels and, like, the really skinny people. Like, why is that okay?
Because they only overeat during the mukbang. The rest of the time, they're very cognizant of what they're eating. They probably exercise a ton because it's their job to overeat on camera, but they don't want it to kill them. That's why, Amber, you do none of that.
You know, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, but I'm not hating on any because I love mukbangs. They just make you feel like you're less alone. I love it, honestly. But, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really tired of the negativity and
Otis, feel better.
I just want more positivity. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
No, we enjoyed it as much as we always do. I'll say that. That was interesting, wasn't it? Otis, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. Gosh, I've got a couple of people of subscribers that I care about a lot that are sick, and I hate that. Otis and Blessed with a Perfect Life are battling chronic stuff, and it's just so frustrating. So feel better soon. Jan on the Lamb says, my shrimp is thirsty, Merc. I'm so excited to eat ceviche for dinner tonight, you guys. It's so good. It's my favorite. This might make me do a little food dance like Amber. Ceviche, I get ceviche. And it's reasonably okay to fit in with my diet. But like I said, I got Metanoia here. She's watching. She makes Gallo Pinto in her sleep, really. So I hope I do it justice. So I know, doesn't Amber talk a lot and say nothing? Like, she spent about 6 minutes talking about those YouTubers, and all she says is, oh, they're really good, oh, I really like them, they'll change your life, oh, they're so sweet. Like, it's so banal. Her conversation is banal. You know, green tea with, I almost lit up a doobie that's sitting over there. Oopsie. See how comfortable I am now. Look at his sleepy sleeper face. He's such a sleeper boy. Rio doesn't get shrimpies because they're sitting in lime juice, and cats don't like citrus. Okay, so ceviche. I'm going to tell you a couple disclaimers, because normally, I'm going to tell you this first, and then we'll hit on it again. Ceviche... Ceviche! Daddy, let's have shrimp tonight. Ceviche is normally it can be any kind of seafood generally, but you can also make it with like jackfruit or tofu. I've made it with tofu. You can make it with mango, but generally traditional ceviche is whitefish or shrimp, and I prefer mine to be all shrimp because I'm just a shrimp. Now, the way I do it, it should marinate for many, many hours before you eat it. But I'll tell you a little cheat that I had a lovely friend from Ecuador. And in Ecuador, here at Metanoia, I don't know if you know this, you might, probably. In Ecuador, the side dish that they use with a ceviche is popcorn. Weird, right? But what they do is they actually poach the shrimp lightly first and then put it in the mixture. So if you want to have ceviche in an hour or two, poach your shrimp first. I've done it both ways, and honestly, really hard to tell the difference. Really hard to tell the difference. So, it's a good cheat to know. And I noticed a couple people said they have shrimp thawing or they're cooking shrimp. So do that. Do everything I do, but just poach the shrimp first before you dump it in the yummy, yummy juice. And with that disclaimer said, let's make some ceviche and gallo pinto. Costa Rican food. So we're going to make Costa Rican ceviche. Let me know
Camaron,
about the volume, please.
And a little gallo pinto on the side, which is beans and rice. I'm very excited. I haven't made this in ages, and it's really one of my...
Hang on a sec. Karina talked about kicking geese. I didn't see that. Oh, some tea to check out. Co says, I have a friend from Brazil and they put mashed potatoes on hot dogs. I love different cultures' food. It's so fun.
Favorites. So, beans and rice. Beans and rice. And it will have onion in it as well, and red pepper and coriander or cilantro. I think it's cilantro. I believe the seed is called coriander. Coriander.
I saved it as shrimpy McShrimp face. I don't know why it's coming up as untitled, Sophie. Oh, it's untitled. I don't know. Hang on.
And
I'll show you
the
later.
greenery is called cilantro. I'll have to look that up, but I think that's how it goes. Come for me. Come for me. I'm using lime in a bottle.
Come for me.
But I'll have you know, it's 100% organic lime juice. Because I'm not squeezing a whole bunch of limes. Just get over it.
Get over it.
The secret...
Too loud?
To Costa Rican ceviche is in this glass. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Okay, today we're going to tackle ceviche Camaron, which is shrimp ceviche in a Costa Rican style. So ceviche is a dish where fish or shrimp, or quite frankly, there's other things. I've even done tofu. You can do mango, plantain, ceviche, all kinds of things. But basically, traditionally, it's a seafood or shrimp cooked or marinated in lime juice long enough that it becomes cooked. So you soak your fish or seafood in lime juice and some seasonings, let it sit in the fridge.
Sorry, Six Bacons just said carne apache, ground beef cooked with lime and tomatoes, onion and jalapeno. It's eaten like a dip with tortilla chips. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. That sounds really good.
For a day, 12 hours at least. And that's it. So let's make some ceviche. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, as I said, ceviche is basically onion.
Your titles don't push any envelopes. It's just silly fun. People gotta fucking get over themselves.
Red pepper, cilantro, lime juice, our secret Costa Rican ingredient, which I'll get to later. And shrimp or...
The secret ingredient isn't water, and I cheated a little bit, but I'll tell you about it when we get there.
whitefish. Or anything else. I've already cleaned and peeled the shrimp, and they're sitting on ice. We just have to chop them. But first we'll start with our onion and our red pepper.
This I use...
Diced small, and this is... quantities are to your taste.
I used a cup of lime juice in this one, but I make a very small quantity, so... enough lime juice to cover the shrimp, basically.
Okay? You like to keep the onion fairly small for this. So you know how we do?
I knew Metanoia would notice this here. This is Lizano. Very special Costa Rican sauce. Must
I
have.
would love to have a nice glass bowl, but I don't have one big enough, so I'm going to use this. And again, I'm making a small quantity. This is just for me. Joan doesn't even like shrimp.
It's all for me tonight.
I think I'm only going to use maybe half of this onion. And we're going to save the other half.
I think I'm in the
For the
wrong
rice.
space. Let me move over here. That's better. Come on. Go big. Ooh, bigger.
So our rice is our onion for the rice is already done.
Oh, take your tails off, Jan. Take your tails off, Jan. Shake your tails off, Jan.
You want to rinse your knives so they don't smell like onion.
No cream cheese, Sophie.
Red pepper also goes in the rice and the ceviche, so let's double up on that as well. And again, half in my ceviche.
Sierra says never scrape bamboo with the edge of your knife. It'll make it dull in no time. That's good to know, and I will probably never stop doing that because it's a chef's habit that I will never break. I'll just have to, I got a stone and a steel, but that is good to know. Thank you. There's no sriracha, no soy sauce, no staples,
Rice.
no Mrs.
Half
Dash.
aside.
So many things missing.
Rinse the knives again.
Really loud. Really loud knife rinsing. Unnecessary. Yeah,
Wipe off our board. It was just vegetables.
I cut my very own onion and I held it with my very own hands. I didn't have... Daddy? Could you cut my onion? I don't have a daddy here to do that.
But we're also going to flip it over. Have a nice clean side.
You gotta
Then we're gonna
show...
chop the shrimp.
You gotta show the cleaning stuff because people will come and say, you didn't wipe your cutting board. So,
Okay.
Thank you for the tip, Sierra.
Is our shrimp ready to go?
I'm a pastry chef. I don't respect the sharpness of my knives as much as I should.
And now we have to bleach our board and clean it. We use cilantro to taste, so I'm going to take...
Fresh herbs
again,
are pretty,
a really
right?
small portion. So I'm going to take about that much out. You'll notice I didn't go down too far because I don't want a lot of stem in here, but cilantro stem is pretty soft.
They're
so
soft.
It should be fine. We've got our clean board, our clean knife, and we're going to chop this up.
Merc needs a daddy. Meh. Meh. I don't know if need is the right word. Occasionally enjoy, maybe?
Okay, I think that's fine enough. Again, we're using this in both our dishes today, so we're going to put half in the ceviche.
How do you kill your coriander? What are you doing? What's wrong with your coriander? What's wrong with your coriander? What's wrong with your cilantro? Coriander is the seed. Cilantro is the green plant, by the way. Why would you just put it in water? Or you wrap the stems in a wet paper towel in the fridge.
And we're going to put the rest aside. Okay, back to our yummy bowl of goodness, which we've got in here now. Red onion, red bell pepper, and cilantro. So I'm going to add some salt. Again, salt and pepper is to taste.
I'm so excited to eat this, just like Amber. I'm like Amber today.
My fancy salt. You can use any salt. A little bit of pepper.
Why are you killing your herbs? What do you people have against the
Chilies and
herbs?
ceviche? I do not. So.
Yeah, my cilantro's in a glass of water.
1 cup of lime juice. That's a half cup.
Oh, Co, you've got that gene. I'm so sorry. Lots of people have that.
Again, don't come for me. Yes, it's in a bottle, but it is 100% organic lime juice. So really.
Co can talk again. Did we time you out for being obnoxious?
I don't care what you say.
It happens.
Now into that.
But we're
there's a
very
secret ingredient,
we're very
which I
forgiving.
spoke of. secret Costa Rican ingredient. Do you know what it is?
Do you know what it is?
Ginger ale.
Okay, that's not ginger ale. The secret ingredient is ginger ale. Costa Rican put ginger ale in their ceviche. I don't have ginger ale, I had 7-Up. Sometimes they use 7-Up as well. So I used 7-Up and put a little bit of ginger in it. But ginger ale is the thing. So you can clearly see that's not ginger ale. But it's flat 7-Up that I had in the fridge.
Or half a cup of ginger ale in there as well. Those crazy ticos putting ginger ale.
You ticos, you're crazy, crazy Costa Ricans. Sometimes people put ketchup in it too. I can't.
Very good.
It's probably good though, but I'm not.
And into that, we add our...
My
camera died.
The camera
Anyway,
died.
Here's the whole mess ready to go in the fridge and sit. You see, some of the shrimp is already looking pink. The lime juice doesn't take long.
But
we're gonna let that sit
looks
for a
can
little
be
time.
deceiving.
Now we're gonna do our Gallo Pinto.
So let it sit for a while.
It's a whole new angle. So our pan is on medium and it's already hot. I'm gonna use...
Okay, our resident Tika says ginger ale, 7-Up, or squirt. Any of those will work. So I'm okay. I think I'm doing okay. I haven't seen her proclaim OMG or anything, so I think we're on the right track. You're triggered by bell pepper and ceviche? Get out of here. What? Why would you not? What?
Some olive oil.
You use ketchup and mayo at the end? I know some places do. I'd prefer not. Ketchup would be okay. I don't know mayo. Yeah. I trust yours is delicious though.
Start with uncooked rice and add stock and cook this all together. Or you can start with pre-cooked rice, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to put a little onion in, a little red pepper.
I love Gallo Pinto. It goes with every meal. It's so good with eggs in the morning.
I'll let that cook down just a little bit. I'm going to throw in my black beans. We like a lot of the juice from the... I use canned beans if you cook them out from dry.
I use canned beans.
This juice adds nice color to our rice. I'm going a little...
I would rather soak beans. I do that on occasion, but I'm often cooking for one person. It's just easier to use canned beans. Yeah, put bell pepper in everything. Why not?
Bean heavy because, you know.
No jalapeno. Just bell pepper.
And of course, the rice.
You could probably put jalapeno if you want, but...
Oh, hang on. All right.
I'm starving. I didn't eat any yet. Sorry, that's loud.
Add a little bit of salt.
I hate that I do this tapping thing on the... I do it all the time.
Pepper.
Bugs me. Sorry.
To taste.
Oh, can you smell it?
Cilantro.
Nice. Can you smell it? Here, girl, you get a shout out.
And we could be done at this point, but I hear my Costa Rican adorable subscriber Metanoia saying, but Merc, what about the Lozano? Don't worry, we got Lozano.
Gotta have the Lozano.
Lozano is Costa Rica's favorite sauce.
Gotta have the Lozano.
I don't know how to describe it. It says made with vegetables and spices. I would imagine if you liked HP, that kind of sauce, you would like this. We're going to add just a bit because we want it to taste like the real thing.
You could add more.
All right.
But it's just a small portion.
Really about it.
Metanoia says, I love you, Gallo Pinto.
All the flavors
I love you, Gallo Pinto, too.
nicely together.
My mouth is watering.
Doesn't that look... Oh my goodness, the camera. Okay, doesn't that look great? I was more involved in the cooking than the camera. I'm so sorry.
It smells
all right,
so good.
Let's put it all together. Okay, here we have the finished product.
It's not a mukbang.
This is my favorite Costa Rican meal, and I only hope I've done it justice, and some of these flavors can come home to me today. Should we try it? Okay, should we give it a shot? I will say I shouldn't be eating rice, but I cheated a little bit, and I used brown rice. Don't tell anybody. It's supposed to be white. I used brown. Once a week, it won't hurt me.
I'm feeling guilty about this, but
I'm anxious to try the ceviche.
this is my big cheat this week. Shell. Shrimp shell.
It tastes like Costa Rica. I really need to go back. But for today, since I can't get on the plane, this will have to do. It's very limey, but I love that. Thank you for joining me. I gotta go eat. I'll see you later.
So there you go. Ceviche Camaron. Jan and the Lamb, thank you for the super chat. She says, Merc, you and I will be dining together alone on ceviche tonight, but me with my tails and you without. Don't swallow them. Eloise says, how do you cook the tofu if you use it instead of the fish? You know what I did? First I marinated the tofu in lime juice and red onion. And then I grilled it and cut it up. And then after that, I used it in the same way that you'd use the shrimp. And it was really good. I must say, it was really good. Yeah, my moaning. Aw, Metanoia says, I feel so moved by these. Thank you for showing our food. It's really good food. The next best thing they make in Costa Rica is fried chicken. They make the best bloody fried chicken I've ever had in my life, and I don't know how or why. And I can't replicate that because I don't have the right chickens. I just have real. And I don't want to fry him in oil because he's furry. Well, so there you have it. Amber eating shrimp. Ouch, I can take these stupid things off now. And I've been wanting to share ceviche with you guys for a long time because it's lovely and delicious and we should all eat it. You know, there's different variations and you can play with that. If you want to put jalapenos in it, go for it. I think some people put red chilies in it. You know, make it how you like. Make it with white fish. You could put mango. I've put mango in there before. It's very forgiving. Ellie Black, you missed everything, sadly to say. You're going to have to catch us on the replay because we're just about ready to go have supper. I'm cook with water, not oil. Cook with lime juice and not water. How about that? So, yeah, so I'm going to go eat with Joan in an hour. Excuse me, very itchy nose. Oh. I had a deviated septum and I had it fixed, and every time I do that, I'm scared I'm going to mess something up. So I've got an hour to chill. She's not eating ceviche. She doesn't like shrimp, so she's having frozen lasagna because I'm not making 2 dinners tonight. But I'll make her some veg. Have you tried rice and beans? It's like Gallo Pinto, but with coconut milk and chili. I have, because I spent time in Puerto Viejo, and they are more Caribbean style, and they make their rice and beans with coconut milk. But I don't like the hot, so I like it when it's good. Now I want rice and beans with coconut milk. I'll just have to satisfy myself with this. I will say that I usually eat it with tortilla chips with a side of guacamole, but I can't eat tortilla chips right now, so I'm just going to have it with the brown rice, which is a big enough cheat for me today. And that's all. Sophie says I'm not going to have ceviche, but I am going to have salmon. Well, salmon's probably healthier for you than ceviche. But I'm very happy. At one point in my life, I thought I had GERD and I had to give up ceviche because of the lime juice and the acidity. And now I know I don't have GERD. I'm pre-diabetic, so I can eat it again. Yay! It's not all bad. As soon as I find the right beverage, it'll be smooth sailing. So, that's it. We looked at Amber's shrimp. We cooked some shrimp. I think it's time that Merc gets to go. I have to go eat that damn shrimp. It's driving me crazy. It's in my fridge waiting for me. And even though supper's not in an hour, I might have to have just a spoonful or two to get me through.